Hey everyone, this is Crow. Welcome in. It is Flosstube 43 and Monday, May 26th, 2025. Welcome in. Thank you to everyone who is new or returning. I appreciate all of you. A little disclaimer I still have a bit of a cough, so I will do my best to pause if I can. But if I miss it, you're probably gonna get some coughs. It is what it is. Uh, so we made it. It has been 2 weeks since I did my last actual floss tube. Um, and if you watched my stitch with me from yesterday that I posted yesterday, my stitching while I've been sick went out the window. Like all my plans went out the window. I didn't want to do. I stopped Jiro. I stopped my dragon pieces. I just wanted to stitch on what I wanted to stitch on, and not worry and not fuss about things, not change projects. It was comfort stitching. So I do have some. I'm just going to show you everything instead of doing top three. I don't have that many pieces to show. It's probably the same amount that I normally would show anyway. So not top three or anything like that. Um, I'm a bit out of sorts today. I'm still kind of, whew, I do have one announcement. Since it's basically the end of May, next month is June Dog. So for any of you who were here last year, this is probably maybe now the fourth year that I've hosted June Dog, which is it's a community stitch along, and so during the month of June, you can stitch on any piece by Long Dog Samplers. There are a lot of people in the community who have a long dog on the go. Many people have multiple long dogs on the go. Um, they have all kinds of different styles of samplers. So go check them out. Even if you're not a sampler person, they still might have something that might appeal to you. So that starts on June. Oh God, what day of the week is that? Is that a Sunday? It starts on Sunday. So, yeah. So decide if you have a long dog or if you want to start a long dog. You're more than welcome to do that. And that's all it is. Just stitch on a long dog in the month of June. So that is that. Usually I have more things going on, but like I said, I'm not really with it today, and I just kind of want to get this going. So last Monday, I did post like a 2 minute video and spun the new start wheel, and it landed on So Mote It Be by Alchemy England, charted by Pain Free Crafts. And I got this as a kit, and I did start it. So and I worked on it for a couple days. I have 1,210 stitches done out of 121,103, and I'm at 1%. And this is what it will look like. So I did a top left start. And this is actually the one I decided that I wasn't about diagonals while I was sick. Because I did start it in the diagonal, I think during the quiet stitch with me. And this might be loud because it's a snappy bag. And then I went to work on it after the stitch with me, and I was like, you know what? I'm not about the diagonals right now. So I just kind of went And this is where I got you. I think it's a 25 count. I don't remember. Oh, I don't have my board either. We're just gonna wing it. It'll be fine. Wait, it goes this way. If any of you are new and might be, if anyone here is new and might be watching this, I'm usually not as spacey as this. It's because I'm sick and still getting over it. Like I said, usually I'm a bit more put together than this, but you know, it is what it is. So this is what I got done. So I started in the diagonal. You can still kind of see the diagonal that I did, and then I just kind of started filling in and going in, trying to just kind of fill in that section. So I got a good, decent start on this, and I like how it's coming out already. You can see some, you know, it's just the background, but you can see some details, which is nice. So that is last week's planned new start. Well, the wheel spin new start. So we have to spin a wheel again for this week's new start. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, wheel. Let's see now. Let's get our wheel. Tiny decisions. And we need new start. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Can we see that? Let's see what it will land on today. Enchanted Evening. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. Let's find out together. Okay. Let's see. Folders, new starts, enchanted. E. It's not even on here. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, this is by Amy Brown. Excuse me. I forgot about pausing entirely. Okay, so I will put a picture in somewhere. This is well, you'll see it. I'm very excited for this. Okay, I remember this now. Does this have the background on it? I think it, because you can get some of her designs with the background or without the background. This does not have the background, so technically it's not a full coverage. Ooh, ooh. So I need to find some fabric. Ooh, we might need to I'm gonna spin again because I think when I put this on the wheel, I didn't realize I got the no background version, and I want to make sure I have like the right fabric to stitch her on. So we're gonna spin again, and I'm gonna keep her out, and when I find fabric for her, I'll start her. Technology Meltdown. This is by Randall Spangler. I do know what this one is. This is by Randall Spangler, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and I think I got the mini. Do I have the mini? Let us look. Mini Technology Meltdown. I do have the mini. So, I just find this hilarious. This is basically me with any form of technology. Um, so I've had this for a few years. It'll be fun. Excuse me. Nothing goes right, and I just like right on it. That's funny. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the Enchanted Evening out to find a fabric, and then I'll start her in good time when that happens. And in the meantime, this week I will start Mini Technology Meltdown. Okay, that's exciting. Okay, then um, I had a bit of a cheeky new start. So I started another piece this past week, and it's in my lovely Smaug bag from Alara Designs. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick, and you, you, I can do what I want. So I decided to start Rivendell Castle. I have to insert a picture. This is. Oh wait, no, I don't have to insert a picture because I have it on Cross Stitch Saga. Hold on. By the way, Cross Stitch Saga is amazing, and if you know, there are a few people that use it. It will look like this. Um, I have a few charts that can go in here, so I do use it for a few things. Uh, this piece does have blends. Um, so I originally, when I bought it, I was going to do um, get like an 18 count or a 20 count big piece of Ada, so I could do full crosses because it does have quite a lot of blends. But I really wanted to start it, and I uh, am also kind of on a stitch from my horde moment. So I was like, you know what? I have a lot of 25 count crow. You have a lot of 25 count fabric. Just do it half cross on the 25 count. So I have to do half cross so I can do the blends. Um, and you can't really see, but there are quite a lot of colors in there already. It's a bit dark today. I apologize. I don't know what the lighting. I don't know what's up with the lighting. But I did a top right start. Excuse me. I did a top right start, and I have. So it's a bunch of that like stormy sky there, and I have 2,448 stitches done for 0.68%. And there are 357,952 stitches total. So not much to see. I mean, you can see more color changes in person. It's not showing up on the camera, but it's up here in the cloud, the stormy clouds. Is where I am. So you can see like the lighter clouds in there and everything. So I started that and I worked on that. Okay. Then I did get out one of my dragon whips, and I kind of went ham on this one. This is Heart of Black and White. This is back to markup. Heart of Black and White artwork is by excuse me, Sir Kai. It's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Here it is. And it will look like this. It will look like this. He's so cute. And I currently have now 10,779 stitches out of 134,000 for 8.04%. So, yeah, I went all out on this one too. And again, decided that no, I didn't want to have anything to do with diagonals. So, so I had been converting it to diagonals and had kind of just finished converting it and then decided no and did all of this. So I did quite a bunch in this piece and I got it to 8%. It looks so gorgeous. I love it. So basically all of this is new. So from like all of that. But look how that's coming in. It's so pretty. Oh, this is on 28 count over 1. Did I say for Rivendell's 25? Yes, 25 over 1 half cross because of the blends. I had a great time. I felt like shit, but I got a lot of stitching done. It was lovely. Okay, then there's a story about this one. I was like, you know what? I want to get out. I felt like working on the pink pessican bees artwork. It's by I'm gonna say artwork. It's designed by Daily no Daily Pattern Post. I think it was Happy Mood Point when I got it, but now it's Daily Pattern Post. And I now have 9,139 stitches done out of 10,516, and I'm at 86.91%. And this is what it will look like, but it does have a border that doesn't show up in that mock-up. And I wanted to get that out because I was like, you know what? I could finish this. Let's just get it finished. And it was nice, easy stitching, solid color. I'm doing it DMC 3326 on 18 count Morganite by Fiber on a Whim. You're like, but Crow, you didn't finish it. No, I did not finish it because I ran out of floss. I had to order more 3326. So this is where it is. It looks lovely. And I did I did this egg, brought the border down, and then did this bit of the egg, and then I ran out of floss. So all I have to do is finish this egg, finish this egg, and do that bit of border. But I can't until the floss comes in. So I have ordered the Pesinkas are on hold until I get my floss. But I'm very excited. It's gonna go up in our bathroom. So yeah, I'm doing a stitch from my hoard for the rest of the year because I'm going to the Gathering Thread Retreat. Is that what it's called? By Jade, the Return Stitcher in August. So I wanted to, stitch from what I have for the rest of the year. But I did allow myself, like, if I need a floss or, a color or something like that, that I can obviously get it. So I had to order that now. Okay, then. Actually, no. Let's do this in order. Excuse me. Then I got It's Halloween Night Out. Artwork is by Eater Jose Rosa, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. And I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. And I worked on this for a bit. And again, decided didn't want to do. I wanted nothing to do with diagonals. So I now have 33,670 out of 102,000, and I'm at 33.01%. And come on, my tablet's taking its sweet ass time. It's thinking about its life. This isn't the time to do this. You know what? I don't know what that's doing, so I'm just... Oh, there we go. It will look like this. Love it. Okay. Need some Gatorade. Oh. And this is where I am. So I did all of this. So I did stay in the I was doing four wide diagonals, so I did stay in the diagonal, but then I went over it and just kind of went everywhere. So it's looking lovely. Current estimated finish time is September 20th. So I'd like to keep it around there. Finish it before October. So you'll see this a lot. That's the current plan. But as we learned from this past week, being sick, plans change. Okay, and then Tammy from So Fly's Unique Boutique decided to do a gnome frenzy this weekend, and she shared a bunch of her gnome pieces that she had already started, and some that she had that could be new starts. Excuse me. And so I decided that I wanted to join in. And so this is actually what I worked on yesterday when I did this stitch with me. This is Halloween Gnome in a Cup. That's what I'm calling it, by Xana Cross Stitch. I'm doing it 2/1 half cross on 25 count. And I now have 5,035 stitches out of 90,000, and I'm at 5.59%. So I worked on this for a couple days, yesterday and Saturday. So I had just this little corner started in the diagonal, and then I did everything else. I love how that's looking. There's no gnome yet, obviously, but it's looking so good. And I've really been enjoying stitching it. So, that's all my stitching for this past week. I honestly, I've kind of been digging how I've been stitching as far as, kind of working on one project for more than I used to switch a lot, right? Like do 2 or 3 projects a day, and um, but while being sick, like I said, I didn't want to switch. So now I've been working on like one project for a couple days and getting a bigger progress. So I might keep up with that, and if that's how I keep going, then we're not going to do the top 3 because it'll only be like 6 projects, like today or however many there were. Um, so I won't need to pare it down at all. But I will be back for another floss tube next Monday. I will do a live this week, and I will post in the post tab and in my Discord about 20 minutes before I go live. Wasn't going to happen today, as you can tell. Um, I've only been talking for 26 minutes, and struggling a bit. So I'll wait till I can make sure I can be on for at least an hour and comfortably to go live. But I will do another silent or quiet stitch with me and talking stitch with me as well. So thank you all. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Happy stitching.